Live from Arlington, Texas, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Texas Rangers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And on the mound now, Nathan Eovaldi. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And Chris, they're not lacking for players that can hit the ball over the fence.
And with that said, these hitters have to be patient at the plate because the opposing pitchers are not just going to feed them fastballs down the middle. They're going to have to get deeper into counts and sometimes take the walks.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. One out, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Carter flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 outs, bases empty. Roberto Clemente, the next Cub to hit.
Roberto Clemente.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. And that gives them the lead. It's 1-0.
Power versus power right there. Like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter. Getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
A sliding stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And starting in this one, Catfish Hunter. How about a scouting report on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe a second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Marcus Semien in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul ball there.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
So now it's Corey Seager. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is a foul ball. Hunter, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. One down, base is empty. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
On the ground to third. Schmitty over to first. And Seager is set down. Take a look at the lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Top of the second. Here's the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Mike Schmidt.
The right-hander back to work. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get the out.
All over that one right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Down the left field line, should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Robin Young. Golden opportunity right here. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they add on. It's 4-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
This one smoked on its way out of here. So singular. Yeri Rodriguez gets the ball now.
Number 57. Yeri Rodriguez.
Gary Carter will hit next. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And they add a run. It's 6-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. He's already homered in this game. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-0. That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is gone. They go back-to-back, and they boost their lead. It's 9-0. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Jake Latz. So digging in, Mike Schmidt. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A gigantic blast. And they tack one on the board. It's 10-0.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch.
At the plate, Andre Dawson. Line drive, leaps and he's got it.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys in the corners because, especially when it's a, right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the
tag, and he's out. And that is that. Back in. Bob Gibson comes on now.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Bob Gibson.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm, delivers. On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Josh Young stands in now and watches strike one. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Batting six.
And at first, here's Nathaniel Lowe. In the air, left field. Musial settles under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Batting seven. The catcher.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. Runner on the go. On the ground to the left. On the run, sent it over to first. And he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair. Not looking good. They're down. Back at Globe Life Field. Now at the plate, Prince Fielder. Latz measures 6 feet 2 inches. 28 years old. And he was a 5th round pick back in 2017. There's a swing and a drive. And gone. A solo shot. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 11-0.
Really impressive hitting a ball that far going into the wind. Nothing was going to stop it from getting over the wall.
Nabs it, and there's 1 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Line drive, Adam in center field.
Now batting. The left.
So up next, Stan Musial, 1 for 2. That one ripped. It's a bomb. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 12-0. So 2 away with nobody on. And up next for Chicago, Roberto Clemente. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Well struck left field. Makes the catch up against the wall. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now, Ezekiel Duran. John Smoltz gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Number 29, John Smoltz.
And a pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Simeon batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. There's a swing and a miss. The Cubbies up big in this one here in the last half of the third. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And a foul ball. Late on that fastball.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Only saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
As we go to the top of the 4th, stepping in the long ball threat, Mike Schmidt. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line. And that rolls into the corner. Throws to second. And he's out. Trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Around first, digging for 2. Here's the tag, and he's out. So up now for Chicago, Robin Yount. He's already homered here in this one. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 14-0. Brock Burke on the pitch out of the pen here. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Mike Trout. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Carter around third on his way to the plate. To second now, but he's safe. A run comes in on the play.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Now here is Stan Musial. And that one hammered. Tavares ranging back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. 3 runs on 6 hits. No errors. Bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Jim Palmer taking over on the mound.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Palmer, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. And here it comes. In the air on the infield. Carter has a beat on it. Makes the grab, one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Up next for the Rangers, Evan Carter. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at bat to hit.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at bat alive.
Ground ball up the middle. No play. That's an infield single.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love.
Runner takes off. Bounced out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now back.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Carter, the lead runner at second. Young at first. One gone. Schmidt. There's one.
That's an out.
Jonah Heim digs in now. This to third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So 2 on with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Leody Taveras. That's a strike. 0-1. The Rangers with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hard hit left side. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. 2 men left stranded. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Roberto Clemente. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
Got a fastball in the middle of the plate. Jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's the DH, Harmon Killebrew. 1 for 3. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Clemente around third. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. But a run does come in to score. Bouncer to Young. Whips it across, and they take care of Schmidt for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Andre Dawson getting ready to hit. Liner, base hit. And that extends the inning. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's out on the tag. And that'll do it. Back in. So a lefty out of the pen, Randy Johnson.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Randy Johnson.
The wind of the pitch. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Why to kick the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Now it's Marcus Semien, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog. And Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The lefty fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The Rangers with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Back at Globe Life Field. Now it's the shortstop, Robin Young.
It may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Pulls that one foul.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits. And
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Smoke to right, but he's got it. Throw into third. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him, Gary Carter. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 17-1. Grant. Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 18-1.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead.
2 outs, nobody on. And the batter now, Stanmu. That one is absolutely belted. And that is gone.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout.
Carter snags it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning. And the back. Brett Saberhagen into the game.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Right through there for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Kicks and deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. Swings and misses. And one out now.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Number 6.
Here's Josh Young. Young, an all-star a season ago, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And there's a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. Kirby Yates comes on now. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Harmon Killebrew. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one ripped. Back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 20-1.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And it stays fair. The tag, and he's out. Andre Dawson, the next Cub to hit. Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's the tag, and he's out. Robin Yin now at the plate. 4 for 4 with a homer, 2 doubles, and a single, and he just needs the triple for a cycle. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. See you later.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Josh Sborz. Base is empty with 2 away. Prince Fielder, the next Cub to hit. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Now he'll turn for second. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ball. So they turn things over to the righty, Dennis Eckersley.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 43, Dennis Eckersley.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
In the air, right field. Clemente in position. Puts it away for the out. So next to hit for Texas, Jonah Heim. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
0-1's the count.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Rip to third. Throws to first in time. Here's Leody Taveras.
Number 3, Leody Taveras.
Right through there for a strike. The Rangers with a lot of ground to make up. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
But down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down. The pitch. Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. Back to the top of the lineup. And next for the Cubs, Mike Trout. That's ripped. Base hit. Around first. Digging for 2. The throw to second is offline. So man aboard. And up next for Chicago, Stan Musial. Hard hit right side. And they get Musial for the out. So digging in, Roberto Clemente. Now he steps off as the runner breaks for the ball. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home.
Well, clearly being aggressive on the bases right there, trying to add on to that big lead. Credit to the defense, though. Nice execution to cut him down at the plate. Man, it's good to see they're still out there trying to make plays for their pitcher.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Makes the turn and heads for second. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. And we're back. Greg Maddux gets the ball now.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 31, Greg Maddux.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that's in for a strike. Oh, and 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Marcus Semien, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The Cubs up big in this one. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 2 away now. Now it's Corey Seager. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Throws to first, and Seager is set down. Rangers go back in Arlington. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Harmon Killebrew. The pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. His 3rd home run of the game. It's 23-1. David Robertson on the pitch out of the pen here. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one is going to go. Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power.
The throw into second. The tag out. Robbing him the next Cub to hit. Hammer, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he's out on the tag. So up now for Chicago, Prince Fielder. Smoked on the ground a second. Over to low. And the inning is over. The two-round trippers in this inning. The long back at Globe Life Field. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Raleigh Fingers.
Number 34, Raleigh Fingers.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Got him swinging. Nasty fork ball for strike 3. And now Evan Carter. Raleigh measures 6 feet 4 inches. More than 100 career wins on the mound, and they traded for him earlier this year.
0-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Just missed.
I got 1 ball,
That's
1
a
strike.
really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
To third, Schmidt. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Young in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
And that'll do it.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.